Farm Links Field in Fayetteville, Alabama. It's the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams along with Jimmy Toots Holmes. And Toots, beautiful, beautiful night for football and got some cool air in place tonight.
Well, I promise you, these kids will like it much better than they did when they started back the latter part of August and September when it was so doggone hot they couldn't hardly stand it. But again, it's finally cooled down some, and football, although it's the last encounter for both B.B. Comer and Fayetteville, the kids will play a lot harder, I think, tonight, Jim, and probably a lot longer, too.
Yeah, the Miller Lumber Company pregame show tonight as we are taking a look at Farm Links Field in Fayetteville. You know, both these teams with only 2 wins each. B.B. Comer losing to Weaver last week, and Fayetteville beats Benson on the road last week.
Yeah, I know it, and beat them pretty handily too. So, and I think that, you know, even though last week or week before last, I believe it was, Fayetteville had a losing record, but had they beat so and so, they could have got in the playoff with if they hadn't beaten them, but they didn't. But again, it's the last game for both of these schools, and so it's about time to get the old round ball out, and B.B. Comer and Fayetteville will have at it at basketball.
Let's kind of look at the schedule. Season concludes tonight. We started way back Toots with B.B. Comer in against one of our opening night, and we honored Coach Cobb's legacy that night, and a lot of football since then. Yeah,
we have, Jim, and again, it's just been a long season. You got to give the head coach over at B.B. Comer, Adam Fawcett, some credit. I think in due time he's going to have this program on the right track, and they'll be a very competitive football team. But right now, it's just a stepping stone, and I think they're going to be okay.
Well, you look at Sacs, you look at Randolph County, you look at Welborn, you look at Piedmont, you look at Weaver. Those are 4 outstanding football teams.
Very, very good football teams. So again, it's a good night, and we hope to have a good football game for you to view here on WIL TV and the Alabama Cable Network and TV 24.
And you look at Fayetteville's schedule from this year. Fayetteville, their fans follow them wherever they go. No matter if they go to Timbuktu, they're going to be there. And they opened kind of like Timbuktu, Weaver, and Woodland in East Alabama early on in the year.
Yeah, and that wasn't a good thing because they got it handed to them pretty well over there. But again, Jim, if you've not had a chance to go to Farm Links Field and watch a high school football game, I encourage you to do so. It is probably one of the finest natural grass fields you'll ever see, especially around here in this part of the country.
No doubt about it. Fayetteville and B.B. Comer tonight. We caught up with Coach Limbaugh earlier, and he talked about the final game of the season and getting set for the B.B. Comer Tigers tonight.
Well, it's been a very tough season, and it's hard to believe it is at the end of the season. We've just started playing really good football. I'm excited about the team that's coming on next year. I'm excited about the seniors getting a win this Friday night against B.B. Comer. These seniors deserve it. They've worked hard for years, so we're looking forward to the game.
You know, the traditional Marble City Classic's been long gone, but I guess you could call this the new Marble City Classic.
Absolutely.
You know, 2 schools that share the same city address with Sylacauga. Most of these kids grow up with each other, go to church with each other. They know each other. Just talk about the game going in with, against B.B. Comer.
Well, they know each other by name, and it is a big game. It's a good rival game, but Coach Fawcett's doing a great job there. The guys are playing good ball. They got some great players. It'll be all we can do to get on that field and play with them and come out with a victory. But looking very forward to it.
We had some big playmakers this year.
Oh, absolutely. We played a great game last week. Zach Roberts did what he's supposed to do, and he's a big old body, gets in there and knocks folks around for us and catches the footballs, did a great job. We've got some kids coming on, young kids that's doing good for us, so we look for those old hands to do what they do. But it's not about, it's all about the X's and O's. It's not about the Jimmy and the Joes, really. It's about the X's and O's this week because we're about the same. Both of these kids are about the same, B.B. Comer and us, and I really believe it's about the X's and O's. It's about the game plan. You hear that the other way around, but our kids are going to go out and do what they need to do. Our coaches got to be on the ball and have a good game plan.
Friday night, when Friday night's over, where do you go from there?
Friday night's over, I'm looking forward to spring. I'm wanting to play this spring here against Winterboro and having like a jamboree with TC involved. So I'm looking forward to the spring. I'm going to start planning out things as soon as the clock strikes 0. I know we got basketball going on, but I got Coach Reed doing basketball this year, and I'll be all over that football. I'll be working it all year long.
Good luck, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And that's Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director at Fayetteville High School. And, you know, Toots Fayetteville's volleyball team was in the state playoffs a few days ago, and their fans follow them wherever they go.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, Jim, it's a good community down there, and as you already touched on, the people in the Fayetteville community, boy, they support Fayetteville High School as well. They should. You know, it ain't been long ago their baseball team was playing in the state playoffs, so they got a good program started down there. And Coach John Limbaugh, a good friend of mine and yours, he's done an outstanding job down there as athletic director and head football coach. So, you know, I'm just looking at their roster. They play a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and they're coming too. I think in due time you will see a lot of good things from both B.B. Comer and the Fayetteville Wolves.
Well, you talked about B.B. Comer getting better, and Coach Fawcett talked about that very thing and the toughness of this year's schedule as they get set for their final game tonight against the Fayetteville Wolves. Here's Coach Adam Fawcett.
Oh man, you know, the season's been one of ups and downs. You know, we've talked about it week in and week out, but the region schedule is a crazy schedule when you have 3 teams in top 5 in the state. So it's one of those things where we've learned a lot. We've had some success, we've had some failures, and it's one of those things where we've grown so much, and the seniors have done a good job of laying the foundation for us for the future. So with this being the last week, the message all week has been, you know, let's go out on a high note, let's send the seniors out on a high note, and send us into the off season on a high note. So the effort has been high this week, the energy's been high, and we're looking forward to Friday night.
Coach, we were talking earlier, looking forward to, you know, the spring. You got a lot of kids that are already preparing for spring.
Oh yeah. We have a lot of our younger guys have already asked about off-season workouts and the off-season program and when we're going to start that. And they're pinpointing guys in the hallways that need to come out and play next year. So that's the key is the guys that have been out here all year and have gone through this. They're still energetic and they're still out there recruiting the guys in the hallways and getting them to come out.
Coach, you talked about it's been a season of up and downs. You've had a lot of high notes, and we've been witness to a lot of those. Just talk about those playmakers and you know what that does for your team in general.
Yeah, we've had, you know, it's the old and the new. So the older guys, the Jason McMillans of the world that have been in this program for a while, the Justin Vincents of the world that have been in this program for a while, have really carried us and done a good job for us. Justin's a very unsung hero guy. He doesn't get a lot of carries. He's a blocker most of the time, but when he does have the ball in his hands, he's going to make something happen. And when he doesn't, and he's blocking for us, he does a good job setting the edge and allowing us to get yards. And Jason's a workhorse. He's going to get after it. He's going to give us everything he's got and do well for us. And then on the younger end of things, Devontae Carmichael as a freshman has stepped up a ton and played quarterback for us. He's played safety for us. He's played linebacker. He's played a ton of different positions. So, you know, guys like that, and there's some other guys that are coming along that have gotten a lot better. John Murphy's gotten better. Hagen DeLee's gotten a lot better as younger guys, as freshmen. So, and those guys see now what the region is and what good quality football looks like. So that drives them to work hard in the off season.
Coach, we talked about, you know, this region you play in. You guys play in 3A Region 6, probably the toughest region in the state of Alabama. You guys have been there firsthand. Y'all seen what some of these teams can do. What is your predictions on how this thing's going to fold out going in deep into the playoffs?
I think it's going to be interesting to see. You know, with the top 3 teams being tied at first and seeing how that tiebreaker goes and how it works out. You know, whoever ends up third has to go on the road and play the second place team in the crossover. I feel sorry for that second place team because the third rank, whoever finishes third is going to go up there. One they're going to go up there, Mac has ended up third. but two, they're going to be a quality opponent. So I would not be surprised if all 4 teams in our region win the first round and move in advance.
Coach, good luck Friday night, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coach Adam Bossett in his first year as head football coach of the B.B. Comer Tigers, just moments away from the kick between Fayetteville and B.B. Comer. Another team in the area that did make the playoffs this year by the hair of their chinny chin chin, the Sylacauga Aggies, and Coach Matt Griffith talked about making the playoffs and getting set with an off week this week, but they will play Jasper on the road in the first round of the 5A playoffs a week from tonight.
Well, I mean, you know, it was a do or die. I mean, I've told everybody you lose it and you're home. You lose it and you're done for the year. You're 6-4. You know, you win it. We're 7-3. You're in the playoffs. So it was everything. And you know, our kids had a slow start, but I thought they got their backs up against the wall. And you got to hand it to our kids, that 16, 17-year-old kids with their backs against the wall with tremendous pressure on them, came through in the end and found a way to win a ball game to get in the playoffs. And it was something. It's a goal every year. It was very important to them and this coaching staff. And I'm very, very proud of this football team. You know, you're talking about a football team right here. This group of seniors, when they were in 8th grade, won 1 game in junior high football. And they've just gotten better every year and strove to be better. And so, you know, our coaching staff is very, very proud of these kids.
Coach, heading up to Walker County next Friday, first round of state playoffs.
Right.
Just talk about this Jasper team that you're going to be taking on.
Well, I mean, it's a typical Jasper team. The Jasper, you know, Walker County High School, or it used to be called Walker County High School, has always been good. We've played them in the past. Coach Collier, who's our quarterback coach now, his senior year when he was playing quarterback, we went up there and it was a 28-21 ball game and it was a dog fight. And it's a good football team, a big physical football team. They've won their region. You know, they should be after tomorrow night. They should be, Friday night should be 9-1. And but I tell you something, we still feel that we're in one of the toughest northern regions out there. And we've said it from day one that somebody's number 4 out of our region can beat somebody's 1. Well, Sylacauga's got that opportunity. We're the 4 seed. We got a shot to beat somebody's number 1 seed. You know, we've got 2 weeks to prepare. We're in an off week. We did that on purpose so that we'd have 2 weeks to prepare for the first round of the playoffs. And that's what we're doing. Now, this week we have just concentrated on us. It's all about our fundamentals and getting better at what we do. We've watched film on them. We're working them in just a little bit, and then next week's more about playing them.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Get closer, Graham.
And that's Coach Matt Griffith, the head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies. The Aggies off this week. They get set for Walker, or actually it used to be Walker County, and now it's called Jasper High School, on Friday night for the first round of the 5A playoffs. Gearhart, what you got going on with our Pigskin preview as we get set for the final weekend of high school football in the regular season?
Thank you so much, Jimmy Dale. We're here at the Pigskin Roundup studio getting ready for yet another huge week in high school football. It's the Week 10 edition of the Pigskin Roundup. Comes your way in just a little bit. One of our games that we are really targeting is Donahoe. Donahoe is an interesting story. Coming off a huge win last week over Appalachian, won 49-0. They're now averaging 32 points per game, and they're on a 4-game winning streak, and they secured the number 2 seed in the region.
It was a good game. We went out there and we executed well. Everybody did their 111, and we brought home the W.
We came out, had a great game plan. Players were fired up. They were ready to play. It was just a great night for us. You know, we came out and the weather was kind of off. You know, it's cold. The rain was misting, and as soon as the ball was kicked off, the rain stopped, and we had a great night of football.
Coming up this week for the Falcons, it is Woodland, and what a turnaround for these Donahoe Falcons. After back-to-back 2-8 seasons, Donahoe is now 7-2 on the year with a berth in the playoffs and looking for more.
Woodland comes in. You know, we've got a little bit of bad blood with them last year. We played them at their place last year. We were up 13-0 at halftime, and we didn't score any points in the second half. They beat us 14-13. So, you know, my team really wants this win. We want to finish the season on a win, a regular season, and go into the playoffs with an 8-2 record and a little bit of momentum.
So they will host a first-round playoff game coming up next week, but they'll start tonight with a big senior night and wait away for these upperclassmen to go out with a big regular season at home after this turnaround year.
I've been playing since like 10th grade, and we've lost both those seasons, 2-8 both those seasons, and it's finally good to be winning. you know, instead of being on that losing side, this means a lot to me.
It's huge. My 6th grade year was probably the best year we've had in a while, and then 2014 was a good year too. And it's been a while that we've had a good year like this, and going from 2-8 to 7-2, and hopefully 8-2. It's huge.
It's a big night for our boys. You know, they put a lot into this program. The school really appreciates all the hard work they've done. And we wouldn't be where we're at without their leadership and their hard work.
That should be a great one over at Donahoe. We will be at that game and several other games here in the East Alabama community. It all comes your way on the Pigskin Roundup. A little bit later tonight, 10:30 to 12:30. It's a 2-hour show, the 11th episode of the season. I know it's hard to believe. Our cameras will also be in Ohatchee, Ranburne, Cherokee County, Gaston, Alexandria, just to name a few. Our game of the week is Childersburg at Anniston. Oxford head coach Ryan Herring will join us in studio. And as always, remember you can watch the show TV24.tv online, TV24, and TV47. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you in just a little bit from here at the Pigskin Roundup Studios.
All right, thank you, Gerhardt. Toots, you got the offense and defensive starting lineups for the B.B. Comer Tigers.
Well, Jim, on offense, Brett Baird is the left tackle, wears number 72. Jordan Horsley is the left guard, wears number 54, and Kobe McCain is the center, wearing number 74. And again, those are hard for me to see.
Zachariah Carpenter, the right guard, number 65, and Zach Miller, number 78, the right tackle. The wideouts are Looney, Jared Looney, number 8, and 27, Rodney Looney. Devontae Carmichael, the running back, number 21. Justin Vincent, number 3, the running back, and Jason McMillan is the fullback, and Rush Ward, or Ward Rush, is a quarterback, and you know he's been out a game or two.
Yes, he has, and you know B.B. Comer sorely missed him. But quickly we'll run down the probable starting lineup for defense for B.B. Comer. Defensive tackle, wears number 72, is Brent Baird. Nose guard number 51, Jordan Worsley. At a defensive tackle, number 11, Ward Rush. The Rovers are number 14, Wilson, and number 10, King. The linebackers are Mitchell, McMillan, and Bradford, respectively, wearing 78, 2, and 4. And the cornerback is number 27, Rodney Looney. Devontae Carmichael wears number 21, is the free safety. And one of the cornerbacks is Jared Looney. He wears number 6.
And lest I forget, it's Rachel World Bible Church presents our starting
Absolutely,
lineups.
yes, and we always appreciate Brother Looney and Miss Looney as they help support the high school football here in the Talladega County area.
Let's head to the field before we get Fayetteville starting lineups and join in on the national anthem, brought to you by Sylacauga Glass.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose brush strikes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave
Welcome back again, and we want to thank Brother Henry and Mrs. Looney over at the Reaching the World Baptist Church for bringing you our starting lineups. We'll run down the probable starting lineup for the Fayetteville Wolves, coached by Coach John Limbaugh. At quarterback number 12, he's a junior, Blake Manson. At a running back number 13, a junior, Luke White. At a wingback number 11, junior Carson Gardner. At a wingback number 33 is sophomore Brady Ritchie. At a wide receiver number 7, John Dalton Pate. At a tight end number 88, Zach Roberts. At a tackle number 54, a freshman, Dakota Ogle. At a guard number 56, a sophomore, Blake Ritchie. At center number 64, Trevor DeLoach. At a guard, a senior, wearing number 65 is Rhett Hayes. And at the other tackle, number 76, a senior, Lucas Bird. And now for the defensive starting lineup, at number 64, Trevor DeLoach is the defensive end, and nose guard is number 65, Rhett Hayes. At a defensive end is Zach Roberts. A Buck linebacker is junior, number 12, Blake Manson. Your Mike linebacker is sophomore, number 56, Blake Ritchie. And your wheel linebacker is sophomore, number 18, Jacobs Weiss. And the strong safety is a sophomore, number 33, Brady Ritchie. And at the right cornerback, a junior, Dustin Wilson. Dustin wears number 25. And at the left cornerback, number 13 is Luke White. And at the strong safety, number 11, Carson Gardner. And at the free safety, number 7, John Dalton Pate. He wears number 7. Those are your probable starting lineups for both B.B. Comer and the Fayetteville Wolves.
And of course, we appreciate Brother Henry and Sister Ella at Reaching the World Bible Church in Sylacauga. They had the big Hallelujah night last night, and I did not win a cake in that cake.
Really?
Walk.
I cannot believe that.
I don't understand it, but
you just
Brother
didn't
Henry,
you didn't pay Miss Looney enough.
He just kept taking those cakes out of the refrigerator, though, and I said, surely I'll win one, and I never did. But anyway, you remember a year ago at Legion Stadium when we
this
had
game? Yes,
yeah.
I do. It was either one time or overtime, or 2 overtimes that this thing went into. I think B.B. Comer finally won the football game, but these two teams, you know, Jim, they're only 8 miles apart. And it's starting to be one of those rivalries that intensifies as the years go by. So B.B. Comer and Fayetteville, to say they don't like one another, I don't think that's true. These kids know each other pretty well. They see them through town, and some of the hangout spots these kids go to. But again, I'm looking for a good, hard-hitting, clean football game.
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from last week's hard-hitting, tough football games from around the region. That's a look back at some of the highlights from last week as the captains for both teams Toots head to midfield for the coin toss.
Yeah, again, the B.B. Comer Tigers dressed in their traveling white uniforms. We got number 3, number 10, 77 and 2. That would be Justin Vincent, Tamara King, 77. That would be Hunter Harris. And number 2 for the Comer Tigers is Jason McMillan. For the Fayetteville Wolves, they're out with number 76, 65, 86, and number 7.
John Dalton Pate, number 7, of course. He's probably the
he's
leader
a star.
of that group.
Yes, he is. And again, we're trying to find these numbers right quick. Number 88 is their tight end, Zach Roberts. And number 76 is Lucas Bird.
65 is Rhett Hayes. That's the 4 captains for Fayetteville, for B.B. Comer. We're about to get set to get this one underway. And
Fayetteville wanting to receive the football, eh?
You know,
Jim,
first,
I think
you have a chance to score first. So
yeah, really. That's what I was going to say. Fayetteville says we'd like to get the football and maybe try to put some points on the board early. You know, B.B. Comer sort of struggled once they got down early and throughout the course of the year. You know, one team that both of these schools beat was the Coosa Central Cougars, and both of them beat them pretty handily.
Who've not won a game, by the way. They got beat last night to go 0-10 on the season. You know, Coach John Limbaugh, he's not just a coach there. He's a minister there. He's a friend there and has been, and they love Coach Limbaugh down at Fayetteville.
Well, Jim, they have reason to. He's just a great gentleman. I've been knowing him for quite a number of years. I go back to Sheila Limbaugh and all the Limbaughs from over at Chillersburg, and John's just cut out of the same mold, and he's a great guy. He's good for that community. You know, he left Chillersburg High School as a coach and went down to Fayetteville to take the head coaching job there, and he's done an outstanding job and will continue to do a very good job with these kids down at Fayetteville.
Coach Fawcett in his first year at B.B. Comer, their JV team won the county championship.
Yeah.
So things are up and going at B.B. Comer. They've got a number of players that is going to be joining this team next year. So sunshine beginning to fall on their head a little bit.
Well, I think so, Jim. But you go back and it starts with your junior high programs, your sort of junior varsity program, and certainly Comer won the area county championship this year, so they got some up and coming athletes over there.
B.B. Comer kicking away. It's Bradford. And taking in and sliding down is John Dalton Pate. Pate's feet just slipped right out from under him. I don't know if his field may be a little damp or what, but
well, you know, it missed it. We had a good rain yesterday on it, and you can see from where the field was warmed up on it. It's got some places in it. I'm sure it's still pretty soft. But again, you know, you've got to thank the Purcell Farm Industries who's done an outstanding job with this program down there and this field.
Fayetteville will have it first down and 10. A little slow start here.
And Blake Mansion is your quarterback, wearing number 12.
He's a big one, too.
Yeah, he is.
And Cason Gardner lines up behind him, high snap, and looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked.
Good defensive play there by the number 8, that's Jared Looney for B.B. Comer on the stop.
Had to climb the ladder to even get that one.
Yes, he did. Good thing it was a tall kid.
So second down and long.
Jim, this is just what, if B.B. Comer can hold them now and make them punt this thing away on their first offensive set, that'd just be a big shot in the arm for the Comer Tigers.
You're probably not going to see either team throw the football a whole lot tonight.
Probably not.
swinging out in the flat to the big tight end. There's a face mask right there. I don't know if they call that or not, but a little bit of running room. That big tight end, he's a good one. He's one of the captains for the Fayetteville Wolves.
Zach Roberts.
Yeah.
And number Rodney Looney was in on the stop for B.B. Comer. Number 27.
I think you and I are the only ones who saw the face mask.
It was against my team. I didn't see it.
Rolling the throw. Throwing across the field. Caught. For the first down.
That has been the Achilles heel for B.B. Comer. Third down conversions. There's a lot of them.
That's Levi Phillips.
And as you would say, Randy Jinks, first down.
There you go. No, Election Day coming up Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
First down, the Wolves, the initial first down of the evening. Little handoff. B.B. Comer gets good penetration, cut the ball carrier down. Good job by Brian Bradford.
That's number 11, Ward Rush, in on the stop for B.B. Comer. You know, Jim, I'm just doing our games this year and just watching these kids, the ball boys, they get a real good workout to carry their balls in and out of that field.
Second down. Final game of the year for both these teams.
Adam Foster just sort of looking this thing over.
Go inside again, and again, B.B. Comer with good penetration.
Number 4 for B.B. Comer in on the stop. Bradford, he's been a real good football player for B.B. Comer.
Brent Baird in there too, big number 72. Baird is one of the top defenders for B.B. Comer.
And he is a senior.
Third down.
Again, this has been one of the nemesis for B.B. Comer. Again, trying to shut people down on third down, and third down about 9, so you could say third and long.
Looking to throw, hitting on the home run ball, and it's incomplete as the receiver falls down.
It was intended for number 7 that time.
Today is incomplete. Brings up 4th and 9.
John Dalton Pate.
Pate is their top receiver, but that was well overthrown. So 4th down.
Pate might have slipped and failed, Jim, because he was lying on the ground once the ball cleared him.
Phillips to punt. Low punt. That's going to get a good Wolf roll inside the 20. So it'll be first down for B.B. Comer as they take possession for the first offensive series. 9:10 to go in the first quarter. Hard to imagine the regular season coming to a close tonight. Man.
Well, it is, and it has. You know, my wife, she cares as much about football as my puppy dog does, and she mentioned something about how it has flown by. So this high school football season is now getting into not this week, but you'll have a lot of players or a lot of teams vying for playoff spots after this week. So the second season is a week away.
Ward Rush, the senior quarterback, and he's seen it all. He loads up and throws, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it out here to Devontae Carmichael, the freshman. B.B. Comer's got a young football team.
Yes, they do. They really do. It shows, Jim, sometimes with their poise.
Number 11, Justin Rush.
Second down and 10. You look at this team, and some of these guys have been playing since they're in the 8th grade, and you just have to hand that to them. They've stayed the course.
Yep.
Off right in.
Bradford.
Yes, I think that's Carmichael.
Carmichael, okay, I'm sorry.
Carey.
It is Carmichael, number 21. He's a 9th grader.
We got third down.
Third down and about 5 or 6.
Both these teams will be shooting hoops in a few days.
Probably about Monday.
Third down for B.B. Comer. And about 7 to go. Not much running room. Now breaking a tackle in the secondary and the first down. That's hard running and quick running by Carmichael.
It was Carmichael on the run. That B.B. Comer there first down.
That is a Randy James first down. Carmichael a little stutter step there and then gets in the secondary.
And then 13 for the Fayetteville Wolves, Luke White in on the stop.
Randy James first down for the Tigers at the 23-yard line. Make it 27-yard line.
Ball starts at 28.
Fayetteville's putting a lot of people in the box.
Trying to come outside, now reversing his field and getting hit and knocked down in the backfield. On the carry is Looney, but he had nowhere to go.
18, Jacob Weiss.
That was a real good stop in there, Jim. Trying to reverse his field and get some extra yards.
Jason Gardner in there initially for Fayetteville.
Loss for the Tigers. Brings up 2nd and 14.
7:15 to go in the first quarter, no score. Little pitch.
That is considered a forward
And
pass.
some running room. You know, B.B. Comer has some speed, and that's Jason McMillan, who's one of the good guys on this team, and Jason is one of those who's played since the 8th grade.
Yeah, he's been just an outstanding player for B.B. Comer, and he's been through the wars.
He has.
We have a flag on the play.
Penalty flag down, however.
That has been hurts B.B. Comer a lot too.
We talked to some of the players of B.B. Comer, including Justin Vincent and Jason McMillan a few weeks ago, and just talked about never thinking about quitting. They stayed with it, even though it was a horrible situation, wasn't winning, wasn't coming close to winning, but they didn't give up.
Well, Jim, that's just a sign of desire, want to, and the love for your school.
Ward Rush, the senior quarterback. Bobble snap and Rush is knocked down.
That big old number 88,
Yeah.
the senior tight end for the Fayetteville Wolves.
88, Roberts on the QB stop.
Andrew Matchin there too.
3rd and long for the Tigers.
That's Zachary Roberts. He's 6'2", 243 pounds.
That was a big kid.
Yep. So 3rd down now. B.B. Comer going backwards.
Got trips to the left and one wide out to the right.
Rush just flips it out in the flat, and not much happening there. And the 4th down, the reception made by Raphael Johnson. Johnson got a lot of speed. He's a sophomore, but he didn't have much room to operate then.
So Fayetteville, Jim, you know, they flipped the field on their punt. They got a good roll out of it. Now, B.B. Comer, barring any unforeseen accidents, the Fayetteville Wolves should get good field position on this exchange.
And remember, B.B. Comer hurt themselves with a penalty a few
Yes, they
minutes
did.
ago.
Had a first down.
Yeah. Punting it. And it's going to hit and roll across the 40 to the 47-yard line. So excellent field position for the Wolves, 1st and 10.
Good starting position, that's for sure. On that exchange, the Fayetteville Wolves probably gained 25 or 30 yards.
You just kind of want to stay with your knitting here and try to put some first downs together, get on the board with 5:06 to go in the first quarter, no score. This Farm Links Field is a beautiful facility.
It is. Jim, and when the season first started, this thing was just immaculate. I had the pleasure of walking on across that field and on the field and talking to Coach Limbaugh, and it was in great shape then.
First down and 10.
Manchin still your quarterback.
He's a junior. What's wrong with the play clock here?
Luke White, number 13, is a running back.
Flipping it, and if B.B. Comer guy had his head up, he could pick that one off.
That could have been 6. That was intended for the wingback, Brady Ritchie.
Brian Bradford was there for B.B. Comer. He just didn't see the football.
Please immediately go move your vehicle.
Second down and 10. Tootsie, you and I have done a lot of football games from a lot of places, including this one.
Yes, we have. Done several down there.
Mm-hmm. Second down and 10. Third down and 10, incomplete. I think the pass one way, the receiver went the other.
Jim, while we're on the subject of Fayetteville, I want to say our condolences go out to the Hay family. Billy, Sherry, that bunch supported Fayetteville High School.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And he was always there. When you'd walk into the stadium, you'd find him. And,
they were big into softball.
Yes, sir.
Billy, 68, 69 years old?
68 or 9, somewhere in there. 68, I think it was.
Funeral service will be this weekend.
Yep. Sunday at 2 p.m.
Third down, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've got to have a little moisture on it. I know it's going to be hard to grip and hard to throw. And I think that whoever runs this football the best will probably win this football game.
Pass intended for Roberts again, Zach Roberts. So it'll bring up a fourth down now. So 3 straight incompletions.
After good field position, they make nothing out of it.
This is going to be one of those games where a fumble or an interception or something, block punt maybe, or poor punt or something like that is going to turn the tide. Rolls inside the 20.
Come mighty close to touching a Comer player there.
When Coach Fawcett came here back in late winter, early spring, he found the program in total disarray.
Oh, yeah.
No helmets, no uniforms. They needed new uniforms. The helmets just would not work.
They hadn't been reconditioned.
Yeah.
I talked to him earlier before the season started.
First down and 10, B.B. Coleman. Hand off to Johnson, and Johnson reverses his field, and he is knocked down.
That's a good defensive play by number 18 for the Fayetteville Wolves.
Jacob Weiss. But you get to a program and it's in such bad condition, and that's not reflective on anybody.
No.
But it's just what it is.
Yes,
and
that's all you can say.
They need to raise a lot of money. The boosters and
the
alumni raise money to help them get going. Bought new uniforms. High snap, quarterback keeper. Slipping a couple of tackles, but he's not going to slip 88.
No, sir. You get in the 88 gets them mitts on you, you're done. Again, that's Jack Roberts.
What Roberts does, he just grabs a group of them, picks them aside till he finds the right one.
Ball at the 9.
So third down and long. To refurbish the helmets at B.B. Comer. I don't know how many there were to be done, but they had to do all of them.
About 50 that they had to have it hadn't been refurbished, in his words. So.
Third down. And timeout is called by B.B. Comer with 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Fayetteville nothing, B.B. Comer nothing. Back to the field right after this.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills? Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
It was very cool today with the wind blowing and a little light drizzle off and on, and see some fog setting in a little bit. Kind of like the last week of the regular season.
Yep. Looks like we may just go from summer to winter.
Yeah.
Sort of like we did in the spring, that we didn't have any spring, you know.
So after the timeout, it'll be third down and long for the Tigers. Quarterback keeper, and getting a couple of yards is Devontae Carmichael. And Carmichael has played quarterback some with Ward Rush being injured.
Trevor DeLoach. He's in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves.
And a lot of them DeLoach people in Fayetteville too.
They are, aren't they?
Brings up 4th and 14 for the Tigers.
So, fourth down.
So again, Fayetteville should get pretty good field position out of this.
Yeah, a very short punt there. Got a Tiger roll, and about the 42-yard, about where we started last time.
Yep. I think it was the 47 last time, but you know, Jim, Fayetteville is what you call playing downhill, and you keep giving them the field position, and sooner or later, are they going to break one play, or maybe get a long pass play, or just methodically drive it down the field? So again, you can't just, if you're a B.B. Comer fan, you can't just keep giving them this field position and expect to come out of it with a win, because Fayetteville sooner or later going to score from here.
Well, B.B. Comer's got better speed than Fayetteville. They've got the opportunity to break a big play, but here's Fayetteville with it again, and inside handoff and some running room for White.
Number 13, Luke White on the carry. With the flag down the field.
Ward Rush on the tackle, penalty flag is down.
That could be a procedure call, Jim. After he went in motion and stopped, he didn't get set for a full second. But it's more than that. Holding.
I think you touched on a little bit earlier about the first Fayetteville game that we did on television. You did it from Childersburg.
Sure did. Randy Tankley was the principal down there then, and John Mitchell was the head coach. There was a history-making event for the Fayetteville Wolves. Well, look at this lineup now.
Coach Limbaugh pulling one out of the hat. And the quarterback's going to keep it.
Yeah. That's a good defensive play.
Matchup on the carry. B.B. Comer kind of stayed home on that one.
Yeah, Brian Bradford, give him a lot of credit. Maybe he was just spying the quarterback, I don't know. But anyway, it was a good defensive play by number 4, Bradford.
A minute and 40 to go in the first quarter, no score in Farm Links Field in Fayetteville. Second down and very long. Rolling the throw. And flips it out here, and it is caught. Pass reception to John Dalton Payton. He's caught a lot of balls this year.
Yes, he has, and done a good job. That should get them a first down.
Yeah. If you get into John Dalton's zip code, he'll catch it. So Randy Jinks first down at the 32-yard line.
Well, it's a third down and about 1.
I guess it is. With that penalty, it is third. Yeah. B.B. Comer just gave him the first down.
Yep.
Didn't have to run and play. Like the defensive end jumped offside. The tackle. That's the kind of help that you'll receive if you're Fayetteville.
Oh, yeah. Be glad to have it.
That brings up first and 10 for your Wolves.
You mentioned Billy Hay earlier. They moved down into the Fayetteville area and just love Fayetteville School. And B.B. Comer showing blitz, and they got caught in that blitz too. And nice run that time by White. B.B. Comer showed blitz, and White ran right by him.
Brent Baird made the initial contact for B.B. Comer. But Jim, you know what I was talking about, that field position thing?
Yeah.
It's paying off now for the Fayetteville.
It is. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. That is a Randy Jinks first down. Reminding you to vote Tuesday in the midterm election. Might get one play off here. Let's see. We do. Off the left end.
Got to be a hole against Fayetteville.
The clock is going to run to 0 as the first quarter will come to a close.
There is no flag.
Fayetteville deep in B.B. Comer territory at about the 10-yard line. When we come back to Farm Links Field, Fayetteville nothing, B.B. Comer nothing.
We believe everybody should have a great night's sleep. That's why you have to check out our Scott Living mattress collection today. Quality, comfort, and a lot of ease. Dream big.
Introducing Scott Living Mattresses. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on any Scott Living mattress set, plus 24-month special financing. When you buy a Scott Living mattress set, now is the best time to save up to $1,000 on a Scott Living mattress set.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room, to surgery, to cancer treatment, to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick, in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Fayetteville driving deep in B.B. Comer territory as we begin play in the second quarter. And the short field has played in Fayetteville's favor throughout the first quarter.
It has, you know, Jim, and you got to give it to Fayetteville's punting unit. They're the one that punted B.B. Comer in the hole, and they helped Comer not have a first down. And
slipping into the end zone, or close to the end zone, knocked down. That is Phillips, Levi Phillips.
That's good enough for a first down.
That is a first down, a Randy Jinks first down, so it'll be first and goal.
That was paid again on the reception, was it not?
Phillips for Fayetteville on the reception, number 1. So it's first and goal.
Ball at the 3.
And that is a Fayetteville Wolves touchdown. Luke White
Number 13,
on the touchdown run, 1 yard out.
McMillan tried to get him out before he crossed the goal line, but it just didn't happen. And Fayetteville up to go for 2. No, wrong. They are going to kick it.
Phillips will attempt the point after. Out of the hold of Pate. And that looked like you. That's a fake. And that's going to be a 2-point conversion. Nobody saw that coming, but you and me.
Did not. I think it was a
conversion.
Jim, what I think it was, if you look, it was a bad snap.
It's a fake. That was a fake all the way then. He swept his leg through it like he was going to kick it, and Pate just picked it up and walks in the end zone. So it's 8-0 Fayetteville over B.B. Comer. And Coach Limbaugh pulling all the hats on.
Yeah, he is. You don't think he wants this ball game? Better check again.
8-0 B.B. Comer trailing Fayetteville. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week here. The final regular high school game of the season for both these teams. And Coach Limbaugh has been at Fayetteville for a number of years, and they've had some good teams there. This team, Coach Limbaugh, he talks about them refusing to quit.
Yeah.
They will not quit. Keep playing hard, and eventually good things happen to those who work hard, just like last week against Vincent.
Yep. You know, that gave them a lot of momentum. I think it beat them like 40-6 or something like that. But it gave the Wolves a lot of momentum to close out this against 3A B.B. Comer.
Phillips to kick off, short kick, and taken in at the 35-yard line. That is Wilson. Wilson, a big fella too.
Phillips on the kickoff.
B.B. Comer's got good field position.
By number 14, Wilson. Tackles made by the Wolfpack, led by number 13.
Brady Ritchie is in on the stop for the Wolves. And now, Jim, you know, B.B. Comer's got this good field position. They really need to do something with this and maybe get this thing knotted back up.
44-yard line, 1st and 10. Both bands will be performing at halftime. First down and 10. Running room for McMillan. Finally
Good
cut
hard
down.
running.
Number 2, McMillan is tackled.
McMillan is one of those guys who runs north and south.
Yes, he does.
By number 7, Tate.
But Jacob Weiss, you know, on the stop for the Wolves.
Pick up at 9. Second down and a yard.
Ball spot 47.
B.B. Comer comes out some multiple formations.
Rush turns again and hands to McMillan. He's got the first down and more all the way to the 32-yard line. That's a Randy Jinks first down.
By number 76, Lucas Bird. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
That's 2 times in this drive they've run on that side.
Ball spotted at 32.
The left side of the offensive line sort of cleared it out for him and let him get a first down.
Go right back again and hit at the line of scrimmage. And yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt who made that tackle. Number 88, Zach Roberts.
2nd and 9.
McMillan goes straight down, too.
Yes, he does.
A yard, 2nd down and 9. 9:58 to go in the first half. Fayetteville 8, B.B. Comer nothing. Rush keeps it himself. He doesn't have much, maybe the 29. So 3rd down and long.
3rd down and about 7. I think B.B. Comer's in 4-down territory, Jim, and position on the field that they're in. So, you know, they really need to get about half of this 7 here now, about 3.5, 4 yards, so they'll have a legitimate shot at 4th down.
Yeah, you don't want to come away with nothing. You got to have something on this drive. Rush takes a snap and goes back to McMillan. McMillan, nice gain there to about the 21-yard line.
Paid in on the stop for the Fayetteville Wolves, and that's going to be mighty close to a first down, but it's going to be a yard or so. Not even a yard.
Close.
Official timeout for measurement.
When you think of somebody like Josh McMillan, who's played since the 8th grade and seen the ups and downs and the hot summer practices when nobody's lifting weights, and it just seemed like that it's not going to get better. but he stayed the course and never gave up.
Matter of fact, they got to measure this thing, Jim, and it is a first down.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
It'll be a first down for the Tigers, a Randy Cheeks first down. At the 22-yard line, B.B. Comer with it, trading 8-0.
Well, they sure need to get some points here and maybe get this thing knotted up before halftime. Because B.B. Comer will get the football to start the second half. Ooh. Not a good decision.
No, that is Andrew Matchin.
I saw Robertson flash in there.
Led by number 88, Zach Roberts.
Roberts and Matchin to combine on the tackle. You know, you try to find 88 and run away from him, but he's all over the field.
He's got good closing speed. And you don't mind putting that bonnet on you once he gets there.
Second down and 10. B.B. Comer can work a little bit here and get something going. Throwing is too tall for the intended receiver at the 15-yard line. Yeah. A funny looking play.
It was.
Trying to get to McMillan.
Yep.
Very slow developing.
The play was there, he just overthrew it.
Third down.
We got an injured player?
Yeah, got a timeout or something going on here. Injured player? Sure do. Let's get a break in right here. 7:49 to go. Fayetteville leads B.B. Comer 8-0.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Injured player being helped off the field.
That's not good.
Nope. Sure couldn't afford to lose him. We'll check that out for you. Third down and 10 now for B.B. Comer. Go back to McMillan. McMillan's got some running room and picked up 7-8 yards on the play.
Certainly this is full down territory for B.B. Comer. Gonna make a fourth down.
Yeah.
And about 3 or 4.
No doubt you're going here, and you know you got to wonder if Fayetteville's going to be looking for McMillan. He's been the bell cow every play almost.
Run the ball well. You know they've had success on the left side of their offensive line. And McMillan's in the backfield.
And they're going to pitch it to McMillan, and McMillan trying to get there, can't do it. I think a lot of people in Fayetteville kind of knew that was coming.
Good job by Jacob Weiss. And Fayetteville got another player down.
Lucas Bird helping out on the tackle. Lucas is 5'7", 211 pounds.
That's a good sized kid.
So B.B. Comer didn't make the necessary yardage for the first down, so the Wolves will take over, leading by a score of 8-0. And it looks like the young man's going to get up and get off the field under his own power. They just got the breath knocked out of him a little bit, or a stinger on his shoulder or something.
Number 18, Jacob Weiss is walking off the field.
But, you know, B.B. Comer did what they needed to do, try to get that first down. but not enough. As the Wolves shut the door, and we'll take over on downs.
Now, Jim, Comer's in the same scenario now that Fayetteville was in. You shut them down here with 3 and out. You should get good field position to start your next offensive drive.
Let's see if we got some changes for Fayetteville here. They're going to call a timeout. We'll get one as well. 7:01 to go. And the first half, Fayetteville 8, BB Comer nothing. Back after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Jimmy Dale Abrams with Jimmy Toots Holmes alongside. We've got BB Comer and Fayetteville tonight from Farm Links Field. 8-0 Wolves lead. And the Wolves take over after stopping BB Comer on a 4th down. Kind of a quiet night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see what the Wolves come up with here. First down and 10.
Dylan Adams, number 5, is in the ball game first time for the Fayetteville Wolves.
Matching a little flea flicker there, and he throws, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Pate, John Dalton Pate, but that one of them plays used to run on Twin Street.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't work then either.
Sometimes it did. But not with regularity.
2nd down and 10. Oh, those were the days, my friend.
Yes, they were.
Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Fayetteville 8, BB Comer nothing. Matching turns and hands it aside to White.
BB Comer had a shot at him right at the line of scrimmage and a missed tackle.
Crossing the 20-yard line now.
Tackle made by number 8.
3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3 for your Wolves.
How about a growing community Fayetteville, Alabama is that, isn't it?
Yes, they do. And you know, Jim, I keep talking about if that bridge ever comes from Shelby County over to Talladega County, that will be a booming place if that happens.
3rd down. Whistles blow.
Maybe a procedure call against, now they say offside BB Comer, I think.
He's pointing at BB Comer.
Flag on the field.
That's a backbreaker.
That may give him the first down.
It does. It's a Randy Jinks penalty first down.
Yeah, it is.
You talk about the bridge not being built. Well, you know, that place is growing without the bridge being built.
Yes, it is.
The connection there.
A lot of fine homes down there on that back water.
First down, Fayetteville. Off right in, looking for a little space and getting some room. That is White.
13 White on the carry.
You know, you notice White, he's kind of looking for his blockers, trying to set them up.
Flag on the field.
King in on the stop for BB Comer.
I think another flag's down, too.
This may be going the other way. Holding.
Holding against the Wolves.
Want to get them big gains.
Yeah.
15.
You know, Jim, I've heard officials say that holding could be called on every play that you run from the offensive side of the football.
5:39 to go in the first half. Fayetteville 8, BB Comer nothing.
Get it out to Peyton.
Yeah.
He gets back some of the yardage.
Number 7, Peyton. Tackles made by number 11.
You get it in Pate's hand, he'll usually make something good happen with it.
Ward Rush, on the stop for BB Comer. Second down.
Pate's a great defensive player. He intercepted 3 passes in one game.
There's some good athletes down there, I promise you.
A report that Roberts is on crutches, and so he'll probably not be back.
This is Pate.
Yeah, down the sideline.
They can't tackle him.
Pass is complete to number 7, Pate.
BB Comer is going to have to shut the door here as Rodney Looney makes a tackle, but
Wilson also in on the. He sort of got buddied there pretty good.
Try to be a Randy Jinks first down. Now you hate to see Roberts go out of the game.
Yep.
Off the left side this time, and some more running room. It's 6, 7, 8 yards before BB Comer got a defender there.
That was Jared Looney in on the stop for BB Comer.
White on the carry. But you watch here, he's got a lot of room.
Ooh, boy, Fayetteville got away with a hold there.
No, apparently they didn't.
Evidently they didn't. And if that, the guard or tackle, yep. He grabbed him and just slung him down.
Well, if you're going to do it, do it.
Brings up first and long for your Wolves.
8-0 Fayetteville over BB Comer. 4 minutes to go in the half.
The season finale for both of these schools.
Looking to throw. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. Almost intercepted. Yeah, BB Comer had the guy there, and that's Devontae Carmichael.
It's incomplete. Brings up second and long for your Wolves.
Another thing about Fayetteville is their concession stands is second to none.
Oh, I agree.
We would like to remind you how to
100%, buddy.
Know how to cook it up.
Has barbecue sandwiches in there.
It's just the support of the community down there, Jim. They really go all out for these kids.
Plenty of time. And intended for Adams, but it's off his fingertips.
Number 5, Dylan.
Like a catchable ball.
Dylan Adams.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
It touched his fingers.
25, excuse me.
3:46 to go in the first half. Fayetteville leading BB Comer 8-0, and the Wolves trying to get something deep the last couple of plays. Last week, BB Comer was down 13-0 at halftime.
Yep.
The week before that, they were down 14-0 at halftime.
It fell apart in the second half,
Yeah. Pressure coming, and pulling it down, some running room. And hit, still running to near midfield. That's a nice run.
Yes, it was.
Wow, Manchin did a good job.
But he still didn't get a first down.
Brings up 4th and 4.
Manchin finally just lowered his shoulder
Ball at the 49.
and gets to the 49, 4 yards short of the first down.
Fayetteville got away with the block in the back.
Your penalties.
That was not called. But I did see the push.
4th down. And about 5. Quarterback keeper. He's looking for room and didn't get there.
Not going to get the...
B.B. Comer did an excellent job.
Wilson, I see, getting up off the...
I know that Matchin went backwards once he was hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a penalty flag down over here or not. There may be.
Number 2, that boy needs to get up.
You don't want to lose him.
Jason McMillan.
I don't see a flag, but there may be.
If it's against the offense, you certainly want to decline it. Hold him, you decline it, and get the football.
So B.B. Comer will take over.
First down for the Tigers.
Trailing 8-0, 2:49, and Coach Fossey would love to get points on the board
Yes,
here
he
before
would.
half.
You know, that would be a real big shot in the arm if they could go down and get some points.
Yeah.
And get the football to start the second half.
Let's get a quick time out in here with Fayetteville leading B.B. Comer 8-0.
Collier Motors Paint and Body, family owned and operated, has been serving the folks of Sylacauga and South Talladega County for over 26 years. We do all types of body work and use PPG paints. We offer a lifetime warranty for our work. We also do all types of insurance work too. We at Collier Motors are proud supporters of all our schools here in South Talladega County. So come in and see Norman, Leslie, and the guys. And from our family to yours, thank you.
Town and Country Cleaners, West Fort Williams and Sylacauga, Cherokee Road and Alexander City understand the business of life. Your dry cleaning is our specialty, whatever the season may be. Mondays, 5 laundry shirts, $8.25. Tuesday, 2-piece suits, $6.50. Wednesday, regular dresses, $6.50 each. And Wednesday and Thursday, pants, $3.25 each. From uniforms for officers to cheerleaders to band, we handle them all. Town and Country Cleaners, Sylacauga and Alexander City. From our friendly staff, we say
thank you.
B.B. Comer takes over on downs, and the injured player helped off the field.
There's Carmichael.
The officials are discussing something. I guess it is talking about where they're going to eat after the game or something. It'll be B.B. Comer football. Yeah, it'd be nice if the Tigers could get on the board here with 2:49 to go in the first half. Ward Rush. He will take the snap. He's a big quarterback. He turns hands to Raphael Johnson.
Again, off the left side, left offensive side.
Good Johnson carry.
Clock going to continue to run. A nice pickup of about 6.
Tackles made by number 33, Brady Ritchie.
2:20 to go, and the clock continuing to move. You'd think they're going to have to throw here. Well, right back off left end. That's Carmichael. Carmichael's inside the 40.
Run it down, so they should stop the clock, and it'll be a first down.
Randy Jinks, first down.
B.B. Comer moved the football till they get down in the red zone and they sort of run out of gas.
Tackle made by Matson.
First down with 2:05 to go in the half. Trailing 8-0. McMillan picks up 8.
Number 2, McMillan, will carry, tackles made
How
by
many more timeouts Comer's got? Maybe just one, possibly 2.
Ball to 30.
But they light running behind that left side.
Second and a yard to go, and that's a first down and more. Carmichael on the carry. You know, B.B. Comer just said, hey, we're just going to line up and run right at you.
Got to knock you off the football.
Number 76.
Number 76 come out there with the ball.
Another Randy Jinks first down for the Tigers.
Lucas Bird.
The 26-yard line. Minute 25 to go, the clock moving. Rush to McMillan. Nothing there. And the clock continues to move under a minute now. Now they're going to stop it. And B.B. Coleman wants to call a timeout with 65 seconds to go in the first half. We'll squeeze one in as well. Back to Farm Links Field right after this.
Ron Johnson has been serving the people in the Coosa Valley for over 38 years. As a voice for the citizens of District 33, he has been a champion for the schools and their athletic programs. Ron Johnson proudly supports the teams competing every Friday night here in District 33. So good luck and have a great season.
That's what we got coming out of this timeout here with the second down.
Well, you know, you just got a 1:05 left for halftime. You know, B.B. Comer moving the ball now. Do they have enough time to run it in? Not unless they go to get about maybe a good 10 or 12 yards here, where they'll have a legitimate shot at a touchdown.
They really have no field goal kicker.
They don't even have an extra point kicker.
Well, that's true too, but you know.
So if you can't kick an extra point, you sure not going to kick a field goal.
Do you just have to say that all the time? Second down. They may have found one. Well, good.
They need to put him out there if they found one.
Here's Rush. Keep it himself. He's going to throw it. Got a man wide open. Inside the 15 to the 14-yard line goes McMillan.
Stop the clock.
55 seconds to go. That's a nice call right there.
Yes, it was.
That's a Randy Jinks first down.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Now then, Jim, their playbook is wide open. They can run it, throw it. Anything they want to use here should be good.
This is the second time they've been down here in the red zone in the first half. Rush rolling to throw. Fires and is tipped and almost intercepted. Wow. B.B. Comer fortunate there.
Very.
Number 11's pass is broken up.
It was Blake Ritchie tried to almost pick that thing off.
And Matchin was the one that tipped it.
Ball on the 15.
So it'll bring up third down now. And goal. 40 seconds to go. Got to get in the end zone. Pitch on the corner to McMillan. McMillan is tripped up at about the 15-yard line.
Number 12, Blake Matchin.
Third down now, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know if we got 2 more plays left, maybe.
At the max.
Spikes it with 14 seconds to go. So they got 1 play.
Don't understand that.
They could have got a couple more plays anyway. But
throw it in the end zone, man.
So that'll bring up 4th down now. Ooh, I remember. Our buddy Bebo Tilley.
Oh, guess Sylacauga.
Yeah, Bebo's long gone now, but
threw in the cheap seats.
Yeah, and he was a prolific quarterback. Great, great
Oh,
thrower, but just kind of lost sight of things, and that can happen when you're on a football field. So the timeout is called. So you got 1 play. You got to get in the end zone to try to tie this game up.
Well, if you throw it in the end zone and it's incomplete, surely you'll have 1 more play. But
well, it's 4th down, isn't it?
It is 4th down, you're right. And 10.
So you either score, and you see Coach John Limbaugh right there, and oh, what a class act he is.
He is that.
So we'll get this play run, and Fayetteville leading 8-0. You just about got to throw it in the end zone, right?
Well, they can get a first down or somewhere around the 5.
We're going to throw the halfback pass. And it is not going to work. Fayetteville had double coverage.
Number 2 pass is broken up by number 13.
Wow.
Blue White.
6 seconds to go, 6.7 seconds to go. And Fayetteville will take over on downs. That's 2 times B.B. Comer's been down there.
First and 10.
We'll get one more snap out here, and it'll be halftime. Fayetteville will go to the dressing room leading by a score of 8-0 here with this one final play. We'll have both bands at halftime.
Just take a knee.
B.B. Comer trailing Fayetteville by a score of 8-0. Farm Links Field in Fayetteville. We've got both your bands coming up shortly. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week on TV 47, the Alabama Cable Network, and TV 24.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
We believe everybody should have a great night's sleep. That's why you have to check out our Scott Living mattress collection today. Quality, comfort, and a lot of ease. Dream big.
Introducing Scott Living Mattresses. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on any Scott Living mattress set, plus 24-month special financing. When you buy a Scott Living mattress set, now is the best time to save up to $1,000 on a Scott Living mattress set.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Talladega County Board of Education Superintendent Dr. Suzanne Lacey, B.B. Comer High School Principal Justin Warlick, and Assistant Principal Jamie Danford, we proudly present the Marching Sound of Gold. The band is under the direction of Drum Major Dylan Williams, Guard Captain Terry Ann Thornburg, and Percussion Captain Patrick Barnett. Tonight's show consists of music from The Greatest Showman. Selections include The Greatest Show, A Million Dreams, Never Enough, This Is Me, and From Now On. Soloists include Emma Stevenson, Cassie Colwell, Cody White, and Abigail Watney. Ringmaster Dylan Williams, is your band ready?
Mark.
we proudly present 2018 Marching Sound of Gold. Come on, visitors, get loud, let them hear you.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Collier Motors Paint and Body, family owned and operated, has been serving the folks of Sylacauga and South Talladega County for over 26 years. We do all types of body work and use PPG paints. We offer a lifetime warranty for our work. We also do all types of insurance work too. We at Collier Motors are proud supporters of all our schools here in South Talladega County. So come in and see Norman, Leslie, and the guys. And from our family to yours, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the pride of the Wolfpack Marching Band. Drum major is Austin Chisholm, color guard captain is Emily Thrash, and color guard co-captain is Taylor Gable. Majorette co-captains are Emily Weiner and Jesse Grant. Brass captain is Brendan Chisholm, woodfoot wing captain is Seth Dorner, and percussion. Drum major, are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, go get out that red ticket that y'all bought.
Town and Country Cleaners, West Fort Williams and Sylacauga, Cherokee Road in Alexander City, understand the business of life. Your dry cleaning is our specialty, whatever the season may be. Mondays, 5 laundry shirts, $8.25. Tuesday, 2-piece suits, $6.50. Wednesday, regular dresses, $6.50 each. And Wednesday and Thursday, pants, $3.25 each. From uniforms for officers to cheerleaders to band, we handle them all. Town and Country Cleaners, Sylacauga and Alexander City. From our friendly staff, we say
Thank you.
Ron Johnson has been serving the people in the Coosa Valley for over 38 years. As a voice for the citizens of District 33, he has been a champion for the schools and their athletic programs. Ron Johnson proudly supports the teams competing every Friday night here in District 33. So good luck and have a great season.
Don't crack under the pressure of foundation issues. The certified specialists at Ox Foundation Solutions can permanently fix foundation problems at the best price guaranteed. And did you know, moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Fayetteville leads B.B. Comer by a score of 8-0 at halftime, and Tootsie wasn't a whole lot of first half highlights.
Well, you know, you had a sort of a 2-point conversion after a touchdown, and that's just about been it.
One play here and the touchdown.
Yeah.
And 6-0 and kind of a 2-point conversion, and I think that was I don't know if it was a fake.
I didn't think it was a bad snap. He just picked it up and ran with it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a called play, but at any rate, he put 2 points on the board for the Fayetteville Wolves.
You know, B.B. Comer down in the red zone a couple of 3 times,
Yeah.
nothing to show for it.
Well, you know, Jim, you know, we've talked about that. You just can't do that. You got to get down there. You got to come away with some points. And certainly B.B. Comer was down there enough to have the lead, but yet they don't have anything to show for it. So again, the second half will be underway here shortly. B.B. Comer will get the football to start the second half, and we'll see if they can make some moves here and put some points on the board.
And it looks like that Fayetteville will be without Zach Roberts, a big number 88, 6'2", senior, 243 pounds. He was injured in the first half, and last report he was using crutches to get about, and so that's never good.
No, it didn't. And again, you know, the Fayetteville Wolves will miss him. He was a big integral part of their defensive units.
You know, we got people watching the football game tonight are graduates of B.B. Comer, graduates of Fayetteville, and other schools that watch high school football. And you know, back you know, when you guys played and some of the other guys played back during the early era when they played with the ball was square then, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, pretty much square. Most time I dribbled one like it was, but at any rate, you know, Jim, I remember going down to Fayetteville and competing against Jim Brown, Rip Kelly.
Oh my goodness!
All those guys down there, and you know, the first year B.B. Comer had their new gym. It was, you know, state of the art. First year played in it. We held a county tournament there. Coach Jimmy Hayes was our coach, and but at any rate, we played Fayetteville in the first round, and we ran them till their tongues like to fell out. They were playing in what we called a matchbox, and what B.B. Comer had was an immaculate gym. And Jim Brown and Rip Kelly came in the dressing room, and been knowing them all my life, and came up with them, and real good dear friends. And they said, Tootsie, want to tell you something. When you come down to the house, we're going to get you. And by crackers, they almost beat us down there. We got down where we couldn't run them. And of course, we had a good basketball team back then. You know, Hoyt Cosper, David Mull, Wayne Huff, Lady Black.
It was tight in that little gym, wasn't it?
Oh yes, it was. You didn't have no trouble hearing the cheerleaders, and I mean, everybody was like right on top of it. But you know, Alford, I think, was a coach down there at that time. But they've come a long way. They got an ultra monitor, but then they didn't have no. All they had was a baseball team. And now, again, John Mitchell and was the first head football coach down there, and Randy Taxler was the principal down there. So they've come a long way down in that community, and you know, it's nothing but good things that come out of there since all this transition has taken place. And Purcell Farms, whom this field is named after, you know, they got a big golf course down there.
You also have, you know, families that are intertied with other families from Sylacauga, Childersburg, Fayetteville, B.B. Comer, and you know, this game here tonight, there's a lot of people who are related to one another that play on these teams, and B.B. Comer's got to get something going here in the second half, though. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score, but they will get the football.
So they need to take this thing and see who made the adjustments, to stop the adjustments that the other team adjusted to.
Short kick, and taken in at the 30-yard line.
So Bradford
knocked down at the 34-yard line. That was a hard hit. Brian Bradford with the return.
Number 56 for the Fayetteville Wolves, Blake Ritchie.
Would you say that put the bonnet on him?
Yes, he did. As Coach Bryant used to say, bingo.
At the 47-yard line, great field position for B.B. Comer, trailing only by a score of 8-0.
But at the rate they've moved the football with regularity, but they've yet to put points on the board, so they need to do something here and establish some credibility early. And they try the left side of that line again. They've had success over there.
Bradford on the carry.
Again, a gain of about 3 or 4.
You know, B.B. Comer has played better in the second half in some of these games. Now, some of these teams that they played, the Sacs, the Randolph counties, they're just way over their head playing those teams.
You know, there was like 4 or 5 teams they played for, I know of, that was in the top 10 in Class 3A.
Second down. And they go right back to McMillan. McMillan fumbles a football, and Fayetteville says they have it.
They're waving it off. They do. Trying to get a little extra, but you got to hold on to that pigskin.
That is White on the recovery. We called his name a lot of times tonight, so White recovers the fumble.
Luke White.
And that was effort on McMillan's part there. He was trying to make something happen, just got hit on the football, and that's the first fumble of the night.
It is. I'm surprised, Jim, that there hadn't been more turnovers due to the weather that's down there now and the moisture that's in the air.
First down for the Wolves after the B.B. Comer fumble. White on the carry.
Good pursuit for B.B. Comer. That was Jason McMillan.
Luke White on the carry. Tackle made by number 2.
Now he got a yard.
Yeah.
He ran a long way.
Sure did. You know, Jim, these plays that I see, they're very slow developing. Yeah. And the quick hitter, I guess, is just something sort of obsolete now.
Second down and 9. Flip it out in the flat. Is incomplete.
That was for Pate.
Yeah. You know, Pate tried to run with that before he caught it. It was kind of high, so it'll bring up third down now.
Our coach used to say, you heard them tiptoes coming.
Ball at 46.
B.B. Comer trailing 8-0. Coach Limbaugh sends in the play. You know, B.B. Comer, up into this year, hadn't had headsets for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Even to communicate. So it's third down and 9. Handoff. And short of the first down. In the grasp of Brian Bradford.
White on the carry. Tackles made by number 4, Bradford.
Fourth down and about 3.
Brings it 4th down.
And will they try to put him in a hole, or no? They send the quarterback back out. Blake Manson. So the Wolves are going to have a go at it here just inside B.B. Comer's territory.
And about 4 yards to go. I think they try to draw them
Yeah, that's what
offside.
it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
they want to call a timeout.
Then they're going to burn a timeout.
They still may go for it. 8-0 Fayetteville over B.B. Comer. Back to Fayetteville, Alabama, with more high school football after this.
We believe everybody should have a great night's sleep. That's why you have to check out our Scott Living mattress collection today. Quality, comfort, and a lot of ease. Dream big.
Introducing Scott Living Mattresses. For a limited time, save up to $1,000 on any Scott Living mattress set, plus 24-month special financing. When you buy a Scott Living mattress set, now is the best time to save up to $1,000 on a Scott Living mattress set.
Come in today to check out these and many more great deals. King's Mattress Outlet, Sylacauga.
Coach Limbaugh calls a timeout, and I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go for it right here anyway.
Well, I see Manson walking back out. I think he knows if they could put a score up here, that this sort of put this thing out of reach.
I mean, you're in week 10, final game of the season. It looks like they're going to punt. They fake it.
This is Pate.
They got the first down.
I don't think so.
Hey, you know, if you're going to hand it to somebody and you need some yardage, why not give it to Pate?
This sort of direct snap. I guess he did get the first down.
That's a Randy Jinks first down.
That's a timeout well spent by John Limbaugh.
It's first down for the Wolves now. Looking to throw. Now he's going to pull it down and run it. He's not going to get very far.
On the tackle on the stop, and also number 72 for B.B. Comer. That's Brent Baird.
Baird's a senior. He's a good one.
Ball from the 41.
Matching the quarterback. Matching is 6'1", 180 pounds. He's a big quarterback. Kind of reminds me of you, except you're not quite 6'1".
No, not quite.
5, anyway. Swinging out of the backfield.
That's a backward pass.
That's a lateral there. It rolls out of bounds. Unfortunate for B.B. Comer because they was trying to get to it.
I think somebody in the secondary realized what it was and was trying to get back there to it, but it's going to bring up third down now. And
Match on the backward lateral.
Yellow cab ride.
Ball goes out of bounds. 49.
Fayetteville leads at 8-0. 8:39 to go in the third quarter. This third quarter action brought to you by State Representative Ron Johnson, District 33, who lives just a few miles from the Fayetteville campus.
Yep, not very far.
Incomplete.
Complete.
On the coverage for B.B. Comer, Jared Looney.
Good job.
On the 49.
You can tell who their go-to receiver is.
Oh, yeah. Coach Limbaugh talks about surrounding himself with coaches that not just like thinking on the field, but like thinking in life, because he wants people to know this is a life kind of thing that they're teaching. Short punt. Go out of bounds.
Was in an eyelash of blocking that one.
Yeah, it's marked out at the 27-yard line.
Excuse me, matches punt. Goes out of bounds.
You know, the mayor of Oak Grove, he's one of his coaches down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Talking about Tony White?
He is.
I did not know that.
He is.
Tony, a graduate of B.B. Comer.
They had to adjust Tony's salary.
I can imagine.
First down, B.B. Comer. Off left end. some running room for Pete. For
another Fayetteville player sort of grasping at a knee.
Bradford on the carry.
Made by the Wolfpack, led by number 76, Lucas Bird. 2nd and 6.
It's a Bird.
Lucas Bird, 5'7", 211 pounds. 2nd down and 5. Comes McMillan, and there goes McMillan.
Pronounced. That was due from the start. Nobody brought 33 or 18.
Or you go over that list.
Really?
3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8. Ball to 29.
We've just turned over the calendar to a brand new month of November. Holidays upon us. I guess my gift, same as last year.
Yeah, putting a 0 on it.
Uh-oh, that's a touchdown. Wow.
Oh, boy. That was a quarterback.
That happened, but it happened.
Quarterback taking it away from a quarterback.
That is Blake Matchin. And it just slips off the quarterback's hands, and Matchin is right there, and that's an interception and a touchdown.
That is it.
Wow. I don't know, guys, if we can take another look at that, can we? Another replay of that, and we can maybe see a little bit more of how that took place.
I think it just slipped out of his hands.
Yeah, and Matchin was right in his face, and it just went into his hands. So it's 14-0.
We'll kick an extra point.
Point after the follow, and it's blocked.
They can pick that up and run for 2.
Should have went for 2.
Yeah, flag down.
14-0 Fayetteville over BB Comer with 7:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. Penalties on against Fayetteville.
I don't know if Comer can take that on the kickoff.
That previous play, that's one of them bloops and blunders.
Yes, it is.
14-0 as Fayetteville leads BB Comer. We're back to Fayetteville, Alabama in the 3rd quarter right after this.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Fayetteville 14, BB Comer nothing, as Fayetteville prepares to kick off. Kind of a fluke play gets the Wolves another touchdown. Liner kicks off. Taken in at 20-yard line, 30-yard line, I should say. And that's Jared Looney.
Levi Phillips on the kickoff.
So now then it's 14-0. A little bit different scenario for BB Comer now. They got to get 2 scores.
It is, Jim. I think somewhere along the way it's about time to say our game plan isn't working. Let's go to plan B. So we'll have to see what Coach Fawcett comes up with here on this drive.
You know, in the first half, especially in the 2nd quarter, they ran the football very well and got inside the 10-yard line and didn't get anything out of it. That's
Bradford.
Brian Bradford. He's a junior. Second down and 9.
2nd and 9.
Up across the
Midfield,
50 there is McMillan.
Number 2 in the carry, tackle.
Well, I guess Coach Fawcett says, there's one of them old little laundry on the field.
There's a flag on the field.
Another penalty.
We'll have to see where this is going.
I got a feeling it's going back.
Backwards. Must be holding.
Yeah. Did you ever officiate football?
Just junior high stuff. I never done it on varsity.
Second and long.
You do know that the Red Sox won the World Series, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you, I heard your announcer from the University of Alabama make this statement, and I'll tell you after this play.
That's McMillan on the carry.
His statement was the Yankees wasn't in it, so who cares about the Red Sox or the Dodgers?
Wow.
That was Eli Gold, by the way.
Ball at the 44.
Third down and 10.
Well, being a Red Sox fan, I'm defended about that.
Oh, yeah. Defended or offended?
Defended. I've been offended enough. I'm going to be defended now.
You need to call old Eli and let him know.
Yeah. Not much.
He be coming, pounding, and determined to run the football.
Big game tomorrow night down at Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
I guess you're going, aren't you?
If there's yellow start.
4th and 7.
You ever been there? Baton Rouge?
No, I've been by there. I've always said I wanted to go there. I've been to a lot of SEC stadiums. Baton Rouge is one of them I had been to.
14-0 Fayetteville over B.B. Comer. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. 4th down, the Tigers will punt. Oh, they're going to fake it, and they got the first down and more. A hard hit, but a first down run by Jason McMillan.
That was paid if he delivered that blow in there.
Number 7.
Some good blocking right there. But a Tiger first down at the 40-yard line.
Yep.
First and 10 for the Tigers, ball at the 40.
Randy Jinks, first down. Off left tackle is McMillan.
Number 2, McMillan on the carry. Tackles
Not much going on there. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Auburn early game on Saturday.
11 o'clock against the Texas A&M Aggies.
Have you kept up with the Blazers? Only one loss on the season for UAB.
7-1.
Tell you're excited.
Well, you know, it's
McMillan hurt on the play. At least he's got his shoe off. He may have just slung a shoe there. .4:22 to go with the clock starting back. 14-0 Fayetteville. Fayetteville trying to close out their season with back-to-back wins.
That would be huge for them.
Rush takes a snap, swings it.
That's a backward pass, too.
It is, and nowhere to go. Penalty flag is down as well. The pass completed to Brian Bradford.
He's matching. Blake matching in on the stop for the Wolves.
Flag on the field.
Why is he covering his mic, Tootsie?
Oh, no.
He don't want you to know.
He's saying something he don't want nobody to hear.
I guess so. Well, that's for sure. We don't know.
I think he's talking to Coach John Limbaugh across the way. And
Playoffs start next week. And Sylacauga in, Winterboro in, TC in. Let's see, who else? It's 3 or 4 teams from our region. Lincoln is a host team. And what a surprise team Lincoln is.
Yeah, really. They won their region
Yep.
Ball at 41.
Coach Zediker has done a good job over
He
there.
has. I'm going to throw this one. And, that's intercepted. You can see that coming.
Yep. They're like a wounded duck coming out.
You know you got it too, don't you?
Yes, sir. Pate got it.
You know, Pate's a great baseball player. He just hung out there and just caught that one like he was playing center field.
You just had to wait for it to come to
Yeah.
him.
That play wasn't drawn up very well. So another turnover, and Fayetteville has it. And again, B.B. Comer had good field position, but just not able to get anything done with it. At the 29-yard line. Both hands on the football. Spinning his way for yardage is White.
Luke White, a junior.
He's had a pretty good game tonight.
Yes, he had. About 7 or 8 good yards there.
Tackle made by number 3, Vincent.
3:15 to go in the third. Fayetteville 14, B.B. Comer nothing.
Ball at 36.
B.B. Comer in a 4-man front.
B.B. Comer's defensive front still kind of salty.
Yep.
Number 13 wide on the carry.
Zach Mitchell, number 78, a senior there for the Tigers.
So number 72, Baird.
35.
Tamar King there too. B.B. Comer's got a young football team.
Yes, they do.
10, 11 seniors, all they got, and they're growing up with their JV team, which won the county tournament, county championship. Quarterback keeper, and that's Julius McCain. McCain, long, lanky drink of water, and he's got a Randy Jinks first down.
Number 12, Blake Batchin on the QB keeper. Grabs it for a
Fayetteville
first
starting
down
to
for the Wolves.
smell the blood in the water.
Ball spotted at 49.
You know, Manchin's one of those guys that he does a lot of things well. He doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes. And he's big, hard to bring down. Now I've got a handoff and tackle in the backfield.
Wide on the carry.
Looney on the tackle.
On top, he and King, Tamar King.
Stop by number 8, Looney.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 14-0 Fayetteville. I'm assuming this is a penalty flag down. Someone was mentioning yesterday about Coach Saban and Alabama's football program and you know, recruiting. And you know, I had heard this statement made before, and I just kind of echoed it. You know, one of the reasons why young men will come to Alabama and play for University of Alabama is because you look at the numbers of the kids that leave Alabama and go to the NFL. A lot of them. And so that's their hope for that next level to, you know, go from high school to college to the NFL. Not many get there, but some of them do.
Alabama's had quite a few.
Yeah.
To go in the last couple of years.
The official still talking this one over. Personal foul, decline, right? Is that right?
I think he said holding.
Okay.
Third down.
Minute 59 in the third quarter. Alabama State Representative Ron Johnson, District 33, partnering with us to bring you this third quarter action from Farm Links Field.
Second and 16 for the Wolves.
14-0, Wolves lead it. Second and long. Quarterback keeper. He surveys the landscape. Now cuts it inside and is tackled after a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Stopped by multiple Tigers.
I'll make a third down and about 12.
Looks like another flag down. That may be holding.
Flag on the field.
It was my keen eyesight that caught
Yes, I'm
that.
telling you.
And things begin to get a little late in the game, get a little bit sloppy, and get your hands on the players, and
Second and long.
what happened then?
Gardner has checked back into the offensive set.
34-yard line is where it's placed. Matching the throw. Throwing deep. And is incomplete. Pretty good coverage by B.B. Comer that time and Jared Looney.
Third and long.
This time last year, B.B. Comer fielding 12, 13 players the final game of the year. Remember?
Yeah, they finished with 13 kids.
We did that last game
We
at
did.
Legion Stadium.
That's a double overtime game.
Yeah. And that was a game that that's the happiest that I had seen the former head football coach since he'd been there, Mike Battles. And as a matter of fact, if you remember, he said, I wish to see you start over right now.
Yep.
Swinging out of the backfield, complete. And that's Pate.
That's a good stop right there. By Jared Looney.
Pass to Pate is complete.
At the 41-yard line. Clock running toward a minute in the third quarter. Wolves 14, B.B. Comer nothing.
4th and 20.
Fourth down, and Fayetteville will punt. Under a minute remaining now in the third. Good snap. Punt out of there. And it's going to take a Wolf roll.
Comer didn't even have anybody back there to receive that time.
Manson's punt.
I think they were trying to crowd the line of scrimmage and try to block it, but it cost them a bunch of yardage.
You know, my punt would never do that. It would kick and go the other way.
Yeah. I heard.
You heard?
I heard about it.
Yeah. Well, you heard a lot of things, though.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the sign right there, Delta Security Services.
Uh-huh.
Billy Hay, owner of Delta Security Services, passed away yesterday. And his funeral service will be this weekend.
Sunday, 2 p.m.
This station, I think, tomorrow night.
Uh-huh.
First down for B.B. Comer. It's Bradford. When you look at the numbers tomorrow, you're going to see numbers that are going to be kind of surprising.
Yeah.
B.B. Comer's got a lot of yardage.
They sure have.
2nd and 3 for the Tigers.
But
Yeah.
that red zone, they just have not produced.
.31 seconds to go, third quarter. We go back inside. That's Jason McMillan. That'll be a Randy Jinks first down.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
He liked to loft the
Home of the
football.
football.
Yeah, he did.
And fortunately for the Tigers,
It was
Looney
Jared
got
Looney
on it. I guess that's what McMillan was upset about.
Yeah.
Final play of the third quarter. And it's McMillan one more time as the third quarter comes to a close, with Fayetteville leading B.B. Culver by a score of 14-0. This is the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week from Farm Links Field. It's the Tigers trailing Fayetteville by a score 14-0.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
You know, Curtis & Son done quite a bit of remodeling this year, and we'll conclude the remodeling with the chapel being renovated before this year's out.
Yep. Which will be done here within this year.
Yeah. Get new chairs and replacing the benches.
And all the pews will be taken out.
This is senior night at Fayetteville tonight. You know, not only do senior football players, the senior cheerleaders, senior band members, they all work very, very hard.
Oh, yeah. You know, in most cases, they start before the football team does.
There's your cousin right there on the left right there.
Yeah, I see him. He's happy, though.
I believe he can take you.
I don't believe he could catch me.
Let's go to work in the fourth quarter with the Wolves on top, 14-0.
Jim, if Coleman's going to do anything, they need to go and do it right now.
At the 37-yard line, taking a long time to get where we need to go.
Just having problems with the chains.
Yeah. He's coming on across. I thought he was going to call you out there.
I did too. Long way down.
Just underway. Well, as a matter of fact, we haven't snapped it yet here in the fourth quarter. Now let's do this one again. Running room for Bradford.
Number 4 on the carry.
That's a Randy Jinks first down.
Number 7, Page.
Gardner, Carson Gardner. In on the stop.
Tigers on the march at their 45-yard line. Trying to find some running room and unable to. Now he spins back the other way. Jason McMillan.
Number 2 on the carry. Tag made by number 12.
Jason McMillan, the senior, playing his final game for the B.B. Culver Tigers.
You see, they had stepped out of bounds.
Big 76 wasn't going to let him go.
McMillan took a little offense to that.
Lucas Bird. Some running room for Bradford to the 45. B.B. Culver, with a score at 14-0, you know, they're still in pretty good shape and get a score here.
Yeah, pretty soon they got to have one. Well, they got third down and about one.
Ball spotted at the
I think
47.
now, Jim, it's time for BB Comer to show a little urgency and get to the line of scrimmage and get their plays wrong.
Hope you're enjoying the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. Wolves 14, Tigers nothing. First down, looks like it. I'll tell you.
Yep.
Number 2, McMillan on the carry. Tackles made by number 7.
John Dalton Pate, he just puts that bonnet in there, don't he?
He does that now.
That is a Randy Jinks first down, but he paid that one.
Ball at the 43.
And Coach Limbaugh talked about if he had to pick any player, it'd be John Dalton Pate.
yeah.
Said he's just a good kid all the way around. High snap, busted play. And making something out of nothing is McMillan. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the football game.
Number 2 on the carry. Tackles made by the Wolfpack. Tackles led by number 18. Jacob Rice.
Second down.
2nd and 6. Ball at the 40.
That's 6.
Tigers need points here. Right in as Bradford, down he goes.
That was matching the quarterback. Had a pretty good deal on defense right there. Made a great play.
Third down. And 12.
Ball at the 45.
A lot of clock. Getting away from the Tigers here on a third down now. Running room. And a nice open field tackle. Look at that. John Dalton Pate. McMillan is one-on-one, and Pate cut him down.
4th and 9. Ball spot at 42.
And that's how you tackle.
It is.
So 4th down now. They've got to get to the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. And they got to do it right here. Batted down. Ward Rush had his pass batted away.
Yeah, that was matching.
He's got his hands up.
Yeah.
So the Wolves take over on downs.
Turnover downs, 1st and 10 for your Wolves. Ball started 42.
So that was 3rd down? Is that right?
That was 4th down.
Okay, all right. Wolves got it?
Yep.
And with a 14-point lead.
The 13 wide on the carry.
Devontae Carmichael in on the stop for BB Comer.
White on the carry.
2nd and 7. Ball at the 44.
Fayetteville is wanting to run clock here, 8 minutes to go. If you're BB Comer, you know, you've had your opportunities. You get in that red zone. They've been in a few times, just hadn't been able to convert.
Got to have points.
Oh, that's Gardner on the carry.
Got a flag. The flag is on the ground.
Flag on the play.
I don't know when these kids start working out. I know they do weights in the wintertime and they do spring practice and all that kind of stuff, but it's coming to a close for both these teams.
Somewhere latter part of February, 1st of March, somewhere in there they'll start your spring practice.
But I think the future's bright for both these teams.
Oh, yeah, I do. I agree.
39.
7:25, the clock moving, 14-0 Fayetteville. Loading up to throw the home run ball, single coverage, and it's caught. You know, Pate just kept his eye on the football.
He did.
That's good for the first down.
And if you'll just notice, you know, Pate never lost sight of it, and the cover guy did.
Flags in the field.
Good play by Pate. Sort of.
Looney on the coverage.
Oh, is there another flag?
Is that offensive interference?
That guy has called a lot of penalties.
7:14 to go in regulation, 14-0 Fayetteville. And they continue to discuss. All right. Let's get one more official in here.
They asked him, what did you see?
Hey, I was at concession stand. I didn't see that play.
Maybe they don't take his word for it.
He got his hand on his hip and said, hey.
I made that call. Man, go ask him, are you sure you saw that?
Oh, we're just having a little fun at the ballpark. Yeah, they're going to mark it off against the Tigers.
Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
What did you see?
I saw him move his ball 15 yards.
At the 15-yard line.
Conduct against the
First
Tigers.
down and 10. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Must have been something said, not something done.
Yeah. I guess it could have been something said and done.
Yeah.
First and 10.
First down. The Wolves leading 14-0, on the move again. Nice hole. And down to about the 12-yard line.
Number 13, White on the carry.
White on the carry again tonight for the Wolves.
Second and 4.
Luke White, Jr.
Ball on the 9.
You know, Coach Limbaugh pastors the First Methodist Church down here in Fayetteville. Has for a number of years. Clock running. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Big hole. Big hole. Big hole. Touchdown. You could have run through that hole. Wow.
Number 13, Will
Maybe looking for that one.
on the touchdown.
So another touchdown for the Wolves.
Luke White.
Yep, and rightfully so. White's worked hard tonight on a lot of carries, and he gets that one. 20-0, the point after the foul. .6:24 to go. He could almost took that off the tee.
Flag on the field.
Penalty flag down. There'll not be another game for either one of these teams this season.
Nope. The illegal procedure is a call against Fayetteville.
A legal procedure against
They'll
Fayetteville.
back them up 5 and retry.
Think about some of these kids, especially for B.B. Comer, that's been through the rigors and haven't won many games at all, and their season now as a senior is coming to a close, and you got to feel for some of them.
Is there another penalty?
Bates said, I'm just going to hold on to the football here till we figure out what's going on. I don't think we have. Legal procedure.
Yep.
Illegal procedure against Fayetteville.
And we'll try it one more time. Oh, goodness. Goodness.
And it worked.
Video says it all, doesn't it?
It does. Gardner, Carson, Pigskin. The bad snap.
I don't think that was the way it was drawn up.
I don't think so.
Well, you'll take it. 22 to nothing. As Fayetteville extends their lead over BB Comer with the 2-point conversion. 6:24 to go in the football game. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Call a local company you can trust. Ox Foundation Solutions. We use the most advanced water management system to stop water from invading your basement for good. Things feeling a little uneven at home? Ox Foundation Solutions will fix your uneven concrete sidewalk, driveway, or basement in no time. Ox Foundation Solutions has the best plan to keep your home safe. If you are experiencing any issues with your sidewalks, basement, crawl space, or foundation, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Coach Limbaugh said, hey, we worked on that play all week.
I know he's a man of the cloth. If he said that, I got to disagree with him.
Out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
You know, the last two games, the Wolves have come alive. They started putting points on the board.
Yep. Indeed have. You know, Fayetteville has more restaurants. They've got 4 or 5 restaurants down there, and
within about 200-300 yards of each other.
So here we go, BB Comer with a first down.
They're still going to run that football. Bradford.
Number 4 on the carry, tackled by the Wolfpack.
6 minutes to go, the clock running.
Please go and visit our concession stand.
22 to nothing Fayetteville.
Full peanuts, hot dogs,
Comer will
and hamburgers. And I promise you,
end their season at 2-8. Fayetteville 3-7.
all proceeds go to our band. Y'all please go support them.
Inside handoff. Jason McMillan.
I'm not going to say it was Pate that made the tackle, but if somebody resembled him.
Fayetteville is getting some new players in. Justin Benson for BB Comer kind of up limping a little bit. Come out of the game.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's 8-0 at halftime. And BB Comer had several opportunities in the first half to get points on the board and didn't. On senior night in Fayetteville, Alabama at Farm Links Field. That's a nice run. Nice run by Jason McMillan.
They don't stop. You know, McMillan's got to be somewhere around 100 yards rushing.
Probably over that now.
I would think.
He's been a really great asset for this Tiger team. And so Randy Jinks first down. High snap. Brian Bradford.
number 4 the carry. Tackles made by number 7.
Clock stops, 4:39 to go. Well, B.B. Comer's band director, what's his name over there?
Dan Seaborn.
Yeah. Remember they used to beat on them trash cans?
Yeah, last time I talked to him, I asked him to bring those garbage cans back. He said they were out behind the band hall.
High snap. McMillan, big run, big hole, nice gain again by Jason McMillan, the senior. B.B. Comer Tiger marching sound of goal. Won a lot of competition down through the years. McMillan again. Tigers trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. McMillan very slow getting up.
They're in that so-called red zone. And
Also,
Wood's getting tired. There's a lot of hands on hips, but they played a lot of plays on defense.
.345 to go. This is McMillan again. Fourth quarter action brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
and by number 25.
You reckon Miss Norris Thrash watching this game? Too late?
I would say probably she's not.
At the 15-yard line. A.B. Comer's been down here a couple of times, just hadn't been able to do anything with it. Here's the fullback, and not much going on for Raphael Johnson.
That was matching. I'm going to tell you, if that quarterback, Jim, just watching the way Manson just crashed down the line of scrimmage, he pulls it out, he can run for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I've yet to see him do that.
3 minutes to go in the game. $22-0 Fayetteville. Fullback again. Looked like he wanted to throw it, and then he had nowhere to go.
Number 6, Johnson on the carry. Tackles made by number 33.
Think about these Wolves. They'll put the helmet on you.
Yes, they do. A good lateral pursuit.
3rd and 12.
About fourth down again, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Trevor DeLoach helping out on that tackle for the Wolves. McMillan. Everybody kind of slow now.
Yep.
Number 2 on the carry.
2 minutes and the clock running.
The old saying goes, I think the hay is in the barn. Now it's fourth down.
Let's see.
Ball of 11.
Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Rightly so, McMillan, and that is going to be a touchdown.
Did he get in?
Or did he not get in?
I don't think he did.
Hard to tell from here.
Yep. Bad angle he got. First down now.
The officials, they didn't gather that time. Out of Randy Jinks' first down. And they're very close to the goal line. They're about the 4, is that right?
Somewhere in there, inside the 5 up here.
looking, slipping out of his hands now. Oh, catch made
Touchdown, they say.
by Rodney Looney.
For the 2-point conversion, your score.
The 2-point conversion. That was a 2-point conversion, so it was a touchdown prior to that. And so.
Okay, I three now. It is.
He threw that thing 3 times.
Yes, he did.
So it's 22-8 now. And Coach Limbaugh says, "Come on." 22-8.
He wanted to see that goose egg remain up there on that scoreboard.
Yeah. Minute 42 to go in the football game. You know, Rush had that thing slip off his hand a couple of times before he threw it. But the Tigers get on the board and trail now 22-8.
You think you'll see an onside kick? They're sure lining up like they will in Fayetteville. Is really lining up like it's going to be an onside kick. So it's Bradford going to attempt the onside kick. And Fayetteville's got all their sure-handed people. That didn't go 10 yards. In fact, it didn't go but about 1 yard.
It went the other way, didn't it?
It did.
Oh, wow.
I can tell they have not practiced that a whole lot.
Did he kick from the 40?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's it at?
It's on the 40.
Okay.
It went 1 yard, turned around and come back.
Oh, goodness. So the Wolves have the football with a minute 42 to go, leading 22-8. Season finale for both these teams. Fayetteville's got a lot of young folks out there now.
Fayetteville probably wish they could start this season over the way they played the last 2 ball games.
Uh-oh.
B.B. Coleman trying to rip the ball out, but to no avail.
And another flag down.
Luke White.
Coach Limbaugh said, just let's play and let's get this over with. But there's a flag down. And that will go against B.B. Coleman.
What is it? Face mask?
I think.
Yep.
Face mask against Coleman.
5-yard penalty.
Incidental.
1st and 8. Ball at 30.
90 seconds to go in the game. 22-8 Fayetteville over B.B. Coleman. That's White on the carry. White playing his final game.
White on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's a sophomore, excuse me. 5'7", 145 pounds.
Ball at the 34.
Maybe one more play and this one should be done. B.B. Coleman will close their season at 2-8. Fayetteville 3-7. Fayetteville something to build on. 2 wins in a row. You know, if they had beaten New Site, which they didn't, a Horseshoe Bend, they would have been in the playoffs.
Yep, that is true.
And they thought that they were in good shape to win that game, but they didn't. But the Wolves have put together back-to-back wins here with a win over Vincent last week and over B.B. Coleman tonight by a score of 22-8.
I think Coach Limbaugh says that's enough.
Yep. The Wolves conclude their season by beating the B.B. Coleman Tigers 22-8 And B.B. Calmer will look for yet another year and get some work done with Coach Fawcett and his staff with a year under their belt, and I'm sure they'll be much better this time next year.
I think they will, Jim. Again, you know, Rome wasn't built overnight. I say give this guy 2 or 3 years. With what they got coming up off the junior varsity, I think they'll have a pretty good football team in a year or two.
Got some highlights coming up here shortly. In the first half, Fayetteville gets on the board first and lead it by a score of 6-0. And then they get the 2-point conversion as White scores a touchdown. They get the 2-point conversion right here. Yeah. And it makes it 8-0. That's where we stood at halftime.
Yep.
And then, you know, third quarter, that's a funny looking play there, and that turned into a touchdown. And the Wolves go up 14-0. Little halfback throw here, and that's intercepted. And the Wolves don't take very long. They're back in the end zone again with White. And here's that 2-point. Did you draw that up?
No, I'm telling you, that's something like you a sandlot.
Yeah, 22-0, and B.B. Calmer finally gets on the board with Jason McMillan. And the 2-point conversion here, we throw that a couple of times before we get it up in the air, and it's caught by Rodney Looney. And the final score, 22-8, as Fayetteville beats B.B. Calmer. Our sponsors tonight, Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Marble City Pharmacy, Sylacauga Glass, among others. Of course, it's corporately sponsored by Donahue Physical Therapy, and Jimmy Toots Holmes. He's a legend in his own mind. We appreciate you being here with us tonight and throughout the season as the Tigers lose to Fayetteville by a score of 22-8. It's on to the playoffs for some. Some you pump up the basketballs.
Yep. Well, again, Jim, you know, I really thought this would be a little closer football game than this. I really thought Calmer would come out inspired and ready to play. To me, they looked a little flat, to be honest with you. Again, you got to tip your hat to Coach John Limbaugh and the Fayetteville Wolves. After that big deal over in Vincent last week, they come back with a lot of momentum on their side, and they put it to good use and really just, I'm not going to say dominated B.B. Calmer, but they did what they had to do to win the football game, and they won it with a lot of style, I must say.
Well, you go back, you look at the stats tomorrow, you're going to see B.B. Calmer with quite a number of first downs, quite a number of yards rushing the football, but they had turnovers, they got in the red zone, couldn't produce, and so just too little too late as B.B. Calmer loses to Fayetteville tonight by a score of 22-8. Some teams in the playoffs next week, we wish Sylacauga the best, as well as Lincoln and Winterboro and TC Central. And then you've got over in Harpersville, Coosa Valley Academy is in the playoffs too. So good luck to all of them. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight.
Pleasure, my friend.
All right. Appreciate all of you watching the Donahue Physical Therapy High School Game of the Week. For all our broadcast team, your final again from Farm Links Field, Fayetteville 22, B.B. Calmer 8. I'm Jimmy Dale Abrams. Have a great weekend.